Of millions being sold around the world? Well, it's simple. Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes save us money, and I don't just mean money, I mean lots of money. If you're the kind of person, like I was, where you throw away too much of your produce, too much of your baked goods, because they just go off so fast, there is a solution, and it's called the Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBox. Folks, I don't know if you've been watching all day, but it's been an amazing day. I see the numbers now are approaching 40,000 sold. We are down to our final quantities, and here's what is left. You can choose what most people have been doing today, which is your 28-piece set. It's $16 and change, and it's on 2 flexible payments, so you get all for just $8. If you want to double up, you take that and then you add this. You're doubling up to 56 pieces, but you're not doubling the price. You can do the 56-piece set for $24.95, and again, 2 flex pay. Folks, if you have Debbie Meyer products in your home, you've got to call in and tell us about it. Say happy anniversary to Debbie by calling 1-866-376-8255. One quick thing before I forget. For all of those out there that love and cannot be without the original with over 1 billion sold, the Debbie Meyer Green Bag, they are on a bonus buy special. If you buy the Today's Special, you get $5 off. That makes this 50-pack only $14.95. We're virtually giving them away. You will love them. Debbie Meyer is here. From the awards and the TV shows to the inspiration that she is, Debbie Meyer, come and give me a hug. 9 amazing years on HSN.
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much. Thank you. Oh, and I'm so happy to be celebrating with you.
And I met you 8 years ago.
That's right. I
know.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. And we don't look a day older.
It's true. You certainly don't. But Debbie, talking of never getting old, saving money never gets old.
Never.
Ever.
Let's go over there and have a look at what my boxes can do for you. You know what? You get a lot of boxes in these sets. Beautiful sizes. My favorite sizes, your favorite sizes. But what's really important is what they do.
Yeah.
Now, this is the science of keeping food fresh longer. And it is science. And I'll tell you all about science in a moment. But look at results first. Well, it might sound backwards, but this is what's important. Look at these tomatoes and these tomatoes. They are both, lots of them are 14 days old, purchased the same time, same place, same everything. Yep. Stored side by side, except that this lot was in my green box. This lot was not.
Yes.
There's the difference. Look at the rot. Look at the gorgeous tomatoes that you have at 14 days. I'm going to cut this open for you because it could look pretty on the inside and maybe not so pretty on the outside.
Let's see.
Look at that.
It's perfect. It's ready for a sandwich.
Firm, gorgeous, whether you like thin slices or you like to eat it. I like to eat this like hand fruit.
Right.
And that, look at how firm that is. That's 14 days. Now, where do I get 14 days from? That is from independent scientific laboratory testing. They tested my boxes for efficacy. They have proven that my technology will extend the life of fruits, vegetables, baked goods, and snacks. And that's right, I said extend the life.
It's a fact.
It's not just, it's not just keep it fresh, keep it a little fresher, just put it in the box. No, it's actually extending the life.
It works.
So here we have, my boxes are made with my proprietary formula.
Yes.
They are natural, all natural ingredients that are part of the construction of this box. The box itself is actively working to keep what's in it fresh longer by creating a beneficial storage environment within the box. My boxes are BPA-free, top rack dishwasher safe, proudly made in America, and you cannot wash out or wear out their effectiveness. As long as you own them, they work.
Debbie, one quick thing. Vince, if you wouldn't mind following me, sir. Folks, for those of you that want the doubling up 56-piece set, I have 800 left. These will sell out. I'll be calling the double up set sold out within the next 2 to 3 minutes, folks. So please bear that in mind as Debbie's showing you all these things.
Now, I'm not going to ask you to do anything differently than you ordinarily do. Whatever you store on the countertop, you would store on the countertop.
Right.
Whatever you would put in the refrigerator ordinarily, you put in the refrigerator. So let's have a look at strawberries. Those are now my tomatoes I keep on my countertop. My strawberries obviously go into my refrigerator. But at 9 days, the difference is this: edible, sweet, delicious, nutritious garbage.
I mean, it's done for.
That's 9 days. Independent lab testing said at 9 days, this is what you can expect as a result. So there's your berries. Very, very expensive.
Yeah.
And very, very easy to go bad.
Cash in the trash if you don't do it.
Absolutely. And all you do is put things in the box. You don't prepare it in any way. You don't wash it. You don't have to do anything to it. You simply put produce and baked goods in my boxes. Here's mushrooms, long before 9 days. I put them over there especially so that Vince could get a nice whiff of those swine ale. They're especially just for you. However, look at these. Those are white clear through at 9 days. And I buy them pre-sliced because I think that's more convenient.
Right.
You go ahead and do that. You do exactly what you ordinarily do. Look at these pears. I keep these on my countertop.
Yes.
You can have the blush or you can have the mush.
Such a familiar sight, though. We all see that all the time.
And you know, and it makes me nuts because honestly, I go in there and I pick the most beautiful pears, and I used to get them home, and they would start looking like that before I got them home.
It's the best of intentions, you know. You want to eat them, but they go off too fast.
Absolutely, and you can stop that. I can stop it for you. I can extend the life of those items so that you get to enjoy what you purchased. You intended for your family to eat them. You did not intend to bring them home, turn them in the garbage, and throw them in the trash.
No.
Okay, I didn't stop with produce. With my green boxes, I also added an additional natural freshness agent on top of the natural ingredients in my formula for the produce so that your baked goods could last longer as well. 11 days. Independent lab testing said this is pretty much what you can expect your bread to look like at 11 days, not stored in my process. Yeah, in a few minutes, it's going to crawl off the plate, I'm afraid.
Right.
Instead, this is what you can expect. These are also 11 days. It's that, excuse the expression, English muffin.
I've been called many things, Debbie.
That's actually a rather sweet term, isn't it? Smell that. And that yeasty kind of spongy bagels, just the way they should be, that chewy texture, exactly what they should be. And it can be bread rolls, any kind of baked good that you want, including snacks. But this is what's going to be important to you very shortly. Okay, kids, run out of the room. You're going back to school. We're going to start making sandwiches every single day. If you like to take sandwiches to work, too, you want bread that's fresh and delicious and not a mess when you go to make sandwiches. And I also don't want to find that first thing in the morning, I'm going to make a sandwich. Right. All I have is moldy bread.
Right.
Stop it. Look at this. 11 days. Look how soft. Smell that. Is that
gorgeous?
I love that.
Fresh from the bakery.
Absolutely. And all I did was take it out of the original packaging, put it into one of my green boxes. And in fact, even in the 28-piece set, which is the smaller of the two sets, you will get 2 of my 64-ounce boxes.
Good set.
They hold an entire loaf of bread.
Right.
Like that. And I have a drawer where I keep my bread boxes, so I keep them just like this in a drawer. So you can break it up any way you need to for your space. And believe me, it's not a lot of space. Okay, we all have kids, we all have grandchildren. We want them to snack on things like this.
Yes.
But if they go in the fridge and they find things like that,
yes,
they will never touch those again. This is what I want them to find. I don't know if I can even break one of these because they're so tiny, but I'll try.
You can do it, Debbie.
I'll get a smaller one. Maybe I can do that.
Come on. You've had a long day.
It's late in the day.
There we go.
Wow, it took me that long to break a carrot. Look at the color right through that carrot. So you know it is fresh, it's delicious, and you heard it snap.
Oh.
You know it's perfect for eating.
Debbie, I have some news for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Give me the news.
I'm going to give you the news as it's been relayed to me by our wonderful producer, Rick.
Okay.
Debbie, you know your final presentation the next hour?
Yes.
No, it's cancelled.
Oh, really?
Folks, we are going to go final presentation right now. Our graphic will change due to so many people dialing in.
Wow.
We only have enough to last the next 20 or 25 minutes. This is your last chance to get our today's special.
Oh, please don't miss it.
A 28-piece set for $16 and change. I mean, remember, 28 pieces for $16 and 2 flex pay. Is a once a year and the only time this year that it's happening. It is a 9th anniversary special. If you've seen Debbie before and you've been intrigued, if you know people that have had them and you've been tempted, now is your time to do it and try it for yourself. Only good comes from a Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBox because for basically less than $17, you will save a fortune.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? That flex pay was what, $8?
Yes.
I'm trying to say $8.40 or something. See this plate of peppers? That's your flex pay.
There's your flex pay.
There's your flex pay right there, because they are so expensive. So if you don't want to find this kind of thing, when you open up, actually I keep mine on the countertop. When you open up a bag or whatever it is you've been storing them in, and you find rot, you find leather, you find all this stuff, they've turned to liquid. If you shook them right now, we'd be giving the camera a bath. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is give you a little tip on how to buy peppers, because this is important. When you buy, look at it, make sure it's a pretty pepper, right? Then you want to smell it. It should smell like a pepper.
It smells like a pepper, yeah.
Then you need to listen to your pepper, okay? And if it talks to you, run. But what you need to do is you listen to what happens when you thump it. Okay, I'm going to put it on my mic. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Hear that sound?
Yeah.
Thick, hollow. Resilient. No dents, right? Okay, that's what a absolutely fresh pepper sounds like. This pepper is 3 weeks old. That pepper that sounds absolutely...
Who would have believed that? Nobody would believe it. 3 weeks old!
Simply stored in my UltraLite GreenBox. Now watch this. I'm going to cut it open for you so you can see.
Brace yourself.
Look at that. No liquid. It's moist, but it's not mush inside. If I opened one of those, it would be absolute mush. Look at the moisture, though, just as it should be, and it's crunchy. Smell that. Is that gorgeous?
Fantastic. I love peppers anyway. It's one of my favorites.
I mean, a lot of people will eat them raw just like that. And you can, because they are going to stay fresh for you. Stop being afraid to buy the things you love because you're afraid they're going to go off too soon.
You don't need to.
You buy what you want. You buy what you intend to get into your family. I call the produce aisle the aisle of best intentions, because it looks gorgeous. We see it. We love it. We want to buy it. Instead of having this, come on over here, because we want to get close.
This is a world-famous demonstration you're about to see.
My famous bendy carrot.
Yes.
Okay, no carrot on earth should do this trick.
Now, you know, this would be funny if it wasn't your money, Debbie.
There you go. He knows me. We have been together 8 years.
I know.
Okay, carrots should not do this. Come over here. I want you to see these carrots. Look at all the carrots in this 64-ounce box. Oh, there's a lot there. If you love to juice, you need a lot of produce at hand all the time. Very fresh. This carrot compared to that carrot, there really is no comparison at 3 weeks. Now listen. Ready? Because I want to show you inside this carrot. 1, 2, to that tip.
There you go.
Look inside that tip, all the way down. Color, 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 and moisture. What we expect our produce to be like when we want to eat it.
Debbie is doing demonstrations that she has done around the world for people, and truly with tens of millions sold, with over 1 billion of the Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes sold. This is a revolution. It's active, kind of, you know, freshness. It's active freshness. It's keeping all of your produce, all of your baked goods fresher for longer. Folks, there's very few products that we air on HSN where you can honestly say to every single person watching, you really should have this. This will really benefit you and your family and will save you a fortune. This is one of those once-in-a-blue-moon products that does it. Not only is it all good, not only does it save you so much money, and not only does it really, 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 really work, it's so inexpensive. Remember, look, come here, look, it's $16.95 for this whole set right here. So when you call in, you get all of this for $16.95, and we're going to put it on 2 flex pay. Now, for those folks that want to double up but not double the price and get the 56-piece set, I have fewer than 300 before it's sold out. If you are in any way skeptical, please know that HSN has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Do your own test. Do your own side-by-side. You'll love it. And the reason why I can stand here and really be enamored when Debbie does this is because I've seen it so many times. I've experienced the results so much. And I know, as Debbie knows, even more so, is that people that own a Debbie Meyer product love it because it works.
And I don't, you don't get to sell tens of millions and 1 billion of products unless they do work. Look at my grapes over here, 14 days. Look at how firm and gorgeous these are, and how disgusting those are. And all I did was put them in my green boxes. I don't even wash things first because I would prefer you keep them as dry as possible. If you see any moisture building up in the box whatsoever, that's natural. It's part of the produce process to give off some of their moisture. Take a paper towel, dry it out, and keep going. That's all it is. Okay, real money?
Yeah.
Real money, big money. Let's gold plate that plate, because that is like throwing away pieces of gold. I want to pick up a raspberry that is 9 days old.
Wow.
And roll it around. It's not
mushy, no.
It's not doing anything, but it's perfect. And at the end of the day today, when I'm finished here, all this food goes home with me, and the first thing I'm doing is raspberries and cream, because I think that's what I really feel like eating tonight.
Nice treat.
Okay, I can't even fool you anymore, so I'm not going to try, but I would love for you to just
It never gets old, Debbie. It never gets old. This one looks
soft baked chocolate chip.
Somebody's already eaten that one.
Oh, no, wait, no, it's not. It's just broken.
It's all right. She's nibbling on it.
Okay, props.
It's beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
That's a 42-day-old cookie. Would I give you a 42-day cookie that wasn't perfect? No, I would not. Independent laboratory testing said at 42 days, baked goods, cookies, crackers, all those things didn't lose aroma, taste, and texture. The things we love about baked goods, right? So whether it's these little muffins I've got here in the 32-ounce box, other cookies, all kinds of snacks, whether it's crackers, all kinds of, here's to that mix that I love at night. I shouldn't be eating all this. Well, I'd put this in front of me. I'd be happy. I make a big batch of popcorn, and everyone gets their own box full. They can put the lid on, and only they are touching what's in there. But your popcorn won't pop unless it's fresh and dry. This is how you keep your popcorn fresh and dry. Pretzels, candies, money. This is another way, another little tip for you at home. If you make gorgeous salads and put lovely things in it, and then you sit at the dinner table and watch people go, well, I don't like those, and I don't like that, and I don't like, and they're flicking things.
That's me. That's me, Debbie.
Oh. Stop that.
I'm sorry.
All right. If you do that, you're throwing away the parts that they don't want to eat because it's already in the salad. You've wasted money. This is what I do, a salad bar at home. I can have boxes, usually I have more than this, boxes full of all kinds of fixings, put them out on the countertop, let them help themselves with salad, and make their own salad. I become a salad bar at home. If I want to go away, we want to go to the beach, we want to go out on a boat, we want to go tailgating, a picnic, whatever, I put the lids on this. I can take a salad bar with me. I know that everything will stay fresh. I'll just throw it in the cooler.
You've got so many Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes here, and even the 28-piece set, all the 56, you cannot go wrong. Let's go to the phones, because Patricia in Buzzards Bay in Massachusetts is calling in. Patricia, welcome to the show. You're live with Debbie and Adam.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Thank you for calling.
Hey, Debbie, I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
What about, like, fresh potatoes and yams, onions, and garlic?
This is the place for them. This is where you want to get my Debbie Meyer green bags, because when you buy, I keep a 10-pound bag of potatoes on my countertop all the time. 10 pounds in one of my extra large bags in here.
Well, I bought 2 of those sets.
Okay, that's what you do. When you want to bulk shop, you use these bags. These bags are specifically for produce. My boxes are for produce as well as baked goods, but this is specifically for produce.
Yes.
You are going to use these up to 10 times each. So each package of 50 is 500 uses. That's what you do.
Well, thank you. You answered my questions. Thank you so much.
Patricia,
My
enjoy
pleasure.
them. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, sweetie. I love hearing from you.
Debbie, so just to quickly recap for everybody. Oh, they nest. Yes, perfect.
Look at this. That's the large set, the 56-piece. It doesn't even, it's not even as wide as your toaster oven. So I like to solve problems, not create new ones. So there's the entire footprint of 56 pieces.
And just to confirm for anybody tuning in, there has been a slight change of programming. Folks, Debbie's final presentation, which was scheduled for next hour, has been cancelled because we are now moving to a sellout, an earlier sellout than expected. But it's a wonderful thing because, you know, for a 9th anniversary, it had to be a blow the doors off the building spectacular. And at $16.95 and reduced shipping and 2 flex pay and a 30-day money-back guarantee, you can't go wrong. Please remember as well that when you order these, they don't wear out. They don't wear out. People think they're so inexpensive that, well, maybe they last 6 months and I have to throw them away or replace them. They never lose their effectiveness. They're made in America.
Proudly.
Proudly made. And people were talking about that. You've got the American flag out front. It's a brilliant, brilliant product.
Thank you.
Let's do a bit more and then we'll take another call.
Okay. You know, right now there are mountains of cherries in the grocery store,
Yes.
right? And you look at them and you go, okay, I want that one, and I want that one, and I want that one, and I want that. So you stand there and you pick all the best ones, right? If you do all that work and you bring them home and you turn them into that, What was the point?
No point.
How are you going to extend the life and be able to eat these cherries longer? You bring them home and you do this.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
Yeah.
You put the lid on and you put them away. Independent lab testing said 9 days. You can fully expect your cherries to be lasting like that for 9 days.
There's no extra steps, Debbie.
No, I'm not asking. You don't even have to do any. You don't even have to know how it works. That's a caller said earlier. She says, "I love your boxes. I don't care how they work. They work."
Yeah.
She said it's like the internet. You don't know how it does it, but it
just does it.
It just does it. That's the point. You don't have to turn anything on. You don't have to remember anything. You don't have to write anything down. You don't have to flip a switch, put in a battery, do anything. Just put food in the box. These cauliflower florets are 14 days old. 14 days fresh. That's 14 days old and garbaged. And those are florets.
Yeah.
And they go off even faster. But this is one of my favorites because everybody has seen a dead head of lettuce.
Yeah.
And it's just
Seen better
absolutely
days.
so gross. It smells so bad. And I could put my finger straight through the middle if I tried.
Yeah.
21 days. And you know how they come wrapped very tightly in plastic?
Yeah.
That wrapping is actually trapping what's called ethylene gas. It is the natural ripening gas of all fruits and vegetables. It's trapping it there and causing it to deteriorate even faster. You get the original packaging off. You simply store things in my green boxes with no packaging. And this is the...
Come on. Come on.
I'm losing strength as we speak.
No, you're Wonder Woman.
Oh.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna break this part in half again. So let's see if that might be easier.
For a challenge, I like this.
I know, I'm giving myself my own Adam challenge.
Very good.
Did you hear that? Smell.
You can see, I mean, it's 3 weeks old. 3 weeks old.
Where's my blue cheese when I need it?
Oh, there you go.
Look at the moisture. Look at the moisture inside that lettuce and that crunch.
Yeah.
That's what you want to find. What do we call it?
Debbie Meyer Fresh. My gosh, I went blank then for a second, Debbie.
I thought I was giving you a test. It's been a long day for you, too. All right, 21 days. The plate is more nutritious than the celery.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Chew on the plate. That is dead celery. This is live celery. Look at, if it's for the color alone, just look at that.
The color's gone.
The color is gone, which means what? The nutrition is gone.
Yes.
Absolutely gone. And I want you to hear this one again. Listen. Hear that?
Yeah.
That crunch, that snap, that is 3-week fresh celery. Moisture and color, what we need in our produce. Now, all I did was store it in my Debbie Meyer GreenBox.
Mark in Texas. Mark, welcome to
Hello,
HSN. You're live
Mark.
with Debbie and Adam. How are you today?
I'm doing great. It's hot here in Texas. It's 103 today in Dallas.
Oh, it's hot here too, but we
feel
don't have
you.
103. We do feel your pain.
Yeah. So anyways, I purchased the green boxes about 6 months ago.
Great.
And my partner happens to be in the catering business, so he spoils me with the cooking.
Yes.
And so we buy things in bulk. We'll buy cauliflower. We'll buy the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Oh, they're down there.
I mean, everybody wants things to be roasted these days,
Right.
and it stays so fresh, Adam and Debbie. You would not believe it.
Oh, I will.
I have one. Right when I got them, I bought 2 quarts of strawberries.
Right.
I left 1 quart in the original container and put it in the refrigerator. The other quart I put in one of the green boxes. And I did a test, like a science experiment.
Right.
And I checked 2 weeks later. The ones that were in the original container were all fuzzy and had all that growth on it.
Yeah.
And the ones in the green box looked like I had just bought them. It was absolutely amazing.
So, Mark,
I'm so thrilled for you.
you're a believer.
Oh, I am a believer, and I'm a believer in HSN. So it's been great speaking with both of you.
Oh,
Thank
Mark,
you
it's
for
our
calling.
pleasure.
It's our pleasure, and it means the world to me that you will share that experience with everybody else. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
Have
Mark.
a great night, okay?
You too. Thanks.
Guys, just to let you know,
You're the
we are
best.
now down to the final 16 or 17 minutes. Final chance of the day to get the best value of the year. It is the only Today Special
Only when
of the year.
Only when we have scheduled. Look at this cabbage. This is the same cabbage. This was simply cut in half 2 weeks ago. Not in my green box. in the green box. That's all you do. And I put it in there. I'm going to have coleslaw tonight. I also love tailgating. So we make a salsa bar. We take a salsa bar with us. We also take this if we go to someone's house for a game and stuff. And then I leave my green boxes behind.
You're so kind.
So, well, you know, I love to give the gift of saving money. So if I can help somebody... Now, just because it has salsa in it this time doesn't mean it can't have cookies in it next time.
Right.
It doesn't have to be the same thing. Even when I give away some of my baked goods, which I love to do, I've given them what I baked, a way to keep them fresh longer, and they keep the box so they can keep other things fresh longer as well. Remember, they are reusable indefinitely. As long as you or anybody else, you can use them for a year, give them away, and they still work for somebody else.
You know that takes a minute to digest because people don't look at something that's only $16 and change.
I know.
And to get 28 pieces and go, they work indefinitely.
Indefinitely. Nothing can wear out. The effectiveness of my boxes is not affected by wear, by washing, by anything or time. It's not a liner. It's not painted on. It's part of the construction of the boxes themselves. I created an entirely new food storage category in the industry known as Debbie Meyer Active Storage. The industry knows it by that name. It means that my boxes and my bags are actively working to keep what's in them fresh longer. And through independent scientific testing, my technology is proven. And my technology includes natural ingredients.
Yes.
This is a 2-for-1. I wanted to buy these 2-for-1 broccoli crowns.
Yeah.
Look at that at 3 weeks, 21 days instead of that. If you buy 2-for-1 and throw one away, no bargain, right? So these simply rest in my green box for 21 days. They're perfect. 14-day peaches, absolutely gorgeous, firm peaches. And you notice I can't get every kind of fruit and vegetable there is on my table.
Right.
I'm trying to give you an overview of the most popular things. It's anything you want, whether it's kiwi, so you just, it doesn't matter. You name it, put it in my boxes, and it will extend the life. Brussels sprouts. Caller just talked about them. I love Brussels sprouts. I know you like Brussels sprouts. I do love Brussels sprouts. But you hate them when they're like that. They should be these.
Debbie, I have some news. Guys, I apologize. Can we please get somebody to remove the 56-piece from the set? We are now down. This is the last chance, folks. If you are just tuning in, this has been an amazing day for Debbie. We are way ahead of where we expected to be, and there actually was a final presentation scheduled in the 10 o'clock hour. That's been eliminated and cancelled. At this stage, right now, I have the final couple thousand or so on this. So this is your 28-piece set. So just to make this clear, if you are watching and you're excited and you've heard about it and you want to give it a go, it is an iconic, legendary brand that has been written about, that has been talked about, that has been featured in more magazines and newspapers than I could even mention right now. They work like a dream. In all of the times that I've been on with Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes, I've never seen a 28-piece set. That's all of this for $16 and change, plus 2 flex pay of $8. If you would like to try it, this is your opportunity to do it. Debbie's celebrating 9 amazing years on HSN. This is not only the best value, but it's the best opportunity. I think when it comes to saving money and it comes to budgets, this is the easiest way. I mean, you're going to do it anyway. Let's just store our food in a Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes. One final quick thing. If you're on the phone line for the final few, ask about the bonus buy. You get Debbie Meyer green bags. This is great for bigger things, larger things like potatoes, like watermelon, like bananas. You get them for $5 off. That's $14.95. And last thing, if you're a regular HSN viewer, you know I go gaga over one of Debbie's latest creations called the Debbie Meyer Genius Sponge with Scrubber. This is a sponge that inhibits the growth of bacteria that's going to help prevent against things like E. coli, black mold and salmonella. Over 3,000 people ordered them. These are in my kitchen every single day, and one of these is equal to 15 of the regular cellulose sponges. So ask about those. Okay, my job over here is done. Debbie, let's keep going while it sells out.
Back to
over to you.
Back to you. You can stand on the side of that. No, okay. I wouldn't do that. Okay, here's corn, 14 days. 14 days ago, I bought corn because it was a great buy. This time of year, you're going to start seeing corn for about 15 cents an ear. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean you want to throw it away. Put it in my green boxes. 2 weeks in my green box means that 2 weeks ago I got ready for tonight's dinner. Yeah. It also means that we're coming into the season where you're going to have more food in your house than you ever did before.
Absolutely. Whether it's eating season.
That's it. You're getting it, but you're not going to want to go back to the store every time you need something. If I'm going to have a family dinner, especially, you know, in the holiday times when we do have those big dinners, I get everything from the store, put it in my green boxes, stack it up in my refrigerator on my countertop, and I'm ready. I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, I don't have corn. Right, or I pull this out and I go, I can't serve this. It's ready when I am. That's 14 days. Those are 21 days. My peppers are 21 days. And I'm going to switch places with you because we're going to do a little science.
Oh, I love this bit. I love this bit. Watch closely.
It's like Mrs. Wizard.
It is.
Okay. See that pillow? That is not a good pillow.
It's bad pillow.
No, bad pillow. This is because ethylene gas, the natural ripening agent that comes out of every fruit and vegetable as it ripens, keeps going and going and going. But it's odorless, colorless, and tasteless. You will not know it's there on that table, but every piece of fruit and vegetable, rotten or good, are all giving off this gas. The only way I can show it to you is show it to you trapped in this bag. When you see these bags in the grocery store and they have a little puff, do not buy them.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it no matter how puffed it is. That is not air. It is the gas. And look what it's turning that salad into. Soup. That is salad, soup, salad, swamp, whatever you want to call it. If you buy this and you take some out and you think, I'll just seal back up the bag and use it, what have you done?
Big mistake.
You've sealed up the very gas that caused the problem in the first place. So I work with the growers. I work with grocery stores. I know about packaging. And they all tell me their packaging was never designed to keep anything fresh. It was only designed to get it from the grower to the store to you.
Transportation device.
You're on your own.
Yep.
Exactly. Go to the store and pick through all of them and buy the flattest bag you can find. Yep. Don't be embarrassed by it, because I stand there doing it and people go, what are you doing? And I'm looking through the bags. They're going, what are you doing? And so, explain it to them.
Smart shoppers.
Stop. Don't buy ones that are puffed. Buy ones that are really flat because of the ethylene gas. And then I'm standing there with a bunch of people going through. It's hysterical. It really is. Yeah, I've started something in the grocery store. But once you do that, this is all I'm going to ask you to do. I don't want extra work. Why would I ask you to do anything extra except get it out of that bag?
There we go.
Into one of my boxes. You have just extended the life of that salad simply by putting it into one of my boxes. The only other thing I have to do to have this salad for a longer period of time is simply this. 1, 2, boom. That's it.
Look at that fridge.
Yeah, is that something?
It's a green makeover.
You throw in a bottle of juice, a bottle of milk, and a dozen eggs, and this is my fridge. I'm serious. That is what it looks like. Everything you can see beautifully. Here's my all-the-time fruit salad, ready to go at a moment's notice. Anyone can snack on that. I like to portion control. You're getting 24-ounce boxes and 16-ounce boxes. They fit on your door. Yeah. You can portion control for your kids. You can say, that's how many berries I want you to eat today. That's your box of berries. Or you can get ready like I do to be ready for when people come over. Here's my limes, my lemons are already cut for drinks. I've got all kinds of snacks ready in the refrigerator. I just pull that out when people come. And I'm always ready. And you know what? When stuff is fresh and delicious and looks great, people eat it. Your kids and your family would go in the refrigerator and start going, oh, those cherries look gorgeous. Those grapes look great. You start changing the way you eat when your food stays fresh.
Debbie, all good things, unfortunately, must come to an end.
You're kidding.
Guys, we are going to put 10 minutes on the clock and we're going to count down.
Okay.
My producer, Rick, has now confirmed for me that when the clock hits 0, we will be stamping this sold out. So congratulations, Debbie.
Thank you, everybody.
Last opportunity to get it. And this, as you celebrate 9 years, obviously the value is there, it's amazing. Did you think when you brought this to life that it would catch on the way it has?
Well, you know, I started with my green bags, which were for produce only. And I knew I wanted to do some kind of hard storage, but I also wanted to make sure that I could do some more. I wanted to push it again, and I pushed it into baked goods and breads and snacks. So I was very hopeful, but I knew I was solving my own problem first. And if I solve my problem, because I am you, believe me, if the problems at home jump up, bite me in the face, and I want to solve them. So this is what I did. And this particular set, these sets, this 28-piece set, that's what we have now, are the sizes that I love. They're 64-ounce, 32, 48-ounce rounds, 24-ounce, rectangles, and 16-ounce. You will love every one of these pieces because they're all completely useful.
Guys, there are people that will watch tonight and really it won't sink in that you get all of this for $16 and change, because it's a lot of Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes.
You can get them home for $8.45.
2 flex on this and the reduced shipping and handling. All right, so we're counting down. And folks, it is an absolutely strict countdown. When the clock hits 0, we are calling this completely gone.
Wow, thank you.
Let's go to Johnny in Florida who's calling. Johnny, you're live on HSN with Debbie and Adam. How are you tonight?
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Wonderful, thank you. How are you?
Just fine. What I would like to say is that when you started out with your green bags,
yes, ma'am,
I purchased them, and oh my God, at first, you know, because there's a lot of callers might be sort of doubtful until you actually receive the bags. And I use them for vegetables, for basically anything, and you're telling the truth because it does extend the life of the vegetables. If you feel just a tad bit of moisture, you take your paper towels and you wrap them, you put them back in the bag, and I use the bread wrappers or whatever, and I tie them, and they do excellent. Just what the people are seeing is true to its word. I have all your products, even the largest set that you have, because sometimes, like over the holidays, if you cook turkey or whatever, and you want to store them in the much larger containers, I use them. And you know what I do? I even carved my initials on the containers. And make sure no family member, they probably think I'm losing it, no family member would take my top, because my thing,
you're priceless.
I know I've tried every container, and my sister too. We have all your products, and what an outstanding product that you have made.
Oh, thank you, darling.
They would want to purchase everything you have. Awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you called and that you came through right at the last minute on my 9th anniversary. That means the world to me, and you are a pip. I've never heard of anyone carving their initials in.
But it really does, and you know, knowing Debbie behind the scenes as well, this really does mean the world. It works like a dream, folks. I'm conscious of the time now, with only about 6 or 7 minutes left. Please start dialing in. We are calling this sold out when the clock hits 0. Best value we have ever done for Debbie's 9th anniversary, and this is the reason why people are in love with it.
Really, do you want to open up that drawer and find this? No, you don't. When you're keeping things in my UltraLite GreenBoxes, you're also keeping a cleaner surface. Your refrigerator will not smell. Your refrigerator will be cleaner because there won't be all this ick and muck and the swamp in the drawer. You're going to have that kind. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
That kind of snap, that kind of freshness, this kind of color in all of your fruits and vegetables. So whether it's your berries, here's mushrooms at 9 days, more carrots at 21 days, beautiful peppers at 21 days, breads at 11 days. And these are the independent laboratory test signs. These are the days that you can expect from scientific testing that said, my technology works, and it works to extend the life of fruits and vegetables and baked goods. And no one else can say that.
Right.
Only me, because I have the proof. I have the scientific evidence that my technology, which is made up of natural ingredients, part of the construction of these boxes, is working to keep what's in every box fresh longer.
Right.
Actually longer. I'm not turning back the clock. I'm not making them new. But however long life they have, it's going to be longer. So whether it's all these baked goods, these lovely snacks and things, it's your salad bar fixings, it's every kind of lettuce, it's every kind of fruit. Whatever you enjoy and whatever you hope to enjoy. Because you know what? Because you don't have to worry that you're going to lose anything, that it's not going to go bad before it's time. You might try some things that you didn't try before.
Right.
A woman today told me that she tried kiwis for the first time because she was always afraid of how do you keep them.
Right.
She simply puts them in my green boxes and she keeps her kiwis fresh.
Fantastic.
So it's that kind of thing. It's not anything you have to learn. Someone earlier today said, I don't care how they work, they just do. She said, I don't care about this. It's lovely that it's science. It's lovely that it's real, but it really works. And that's what matters to her, because she is going to be able to eat what she bought, get the nutrition into her family instead of into the garbage can, and you spend less time going to the store. Yeah. That also costs money. The car costs money, it's gasoline, it's time, it's effort. If you go to the store to replace one thing, I bought it originally. It turned into garbage. I go back to the store, buy another one. I bring it home and I do the same thing again. Honestly, that's not economical on any sense.
Only good comes from buying this product. Tim in New York, you're our final caller for Debbie's 9th anniversary. You're live on HSN. How are you?
Very good. I'm a doubting Thomas, and I've seen Debbie on the show many times. And finally I said, well, I'll take the plunge. And at the price, to be totally honest with you, even if they didn't work, you can't buy a container that cheap. So I'm sure that, you know, it's going to work, and I'm going to be a happy camper, especially the strawberries. I look at those, and I eat a lot of strawberries, and I hope to God it works.
Oh, you can be sure it works. And you know what? You know what, Tim? I want Doubting Tim to call me back next time you see me on air. And you just tell me you're Doubting Tim, and I'll know exactly who you are. And
well, I'll tell you what, I'm 6'5". Just think of Tiny Tim at Christmas time,
Tiny
and you remember.
Tiny Doubting Tim.
There we go.
I'm going to look forward to hearing from you, because I know you are absolutely going to be thrilled.
I thank you so much.
Thanks for calling.
Appreciate your honesty as well. And I know that you do appreciate that, folks.
Absolutely.
There are
Wonderful.
many people that are watching who are being a doubting Thomas right now, as we just heard. The fact is, I can assure you, they don't only work, they work brilliantly. Proven. The only way Debbie can say that, and I can say it, is because the testing proves it. This is a worldwide smash hit product that absolutely has changed the way we store our fruits, our vegetables, our baked goods. And remember, to Tim's point, not only are these only $16.95, they last forever. You can't wear out the effectiveness of a Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBox. These are made in the United States of America. I go back to that line of only good comes from this. It really is the case. Debbie, I want to hand over to you for the final 2 minutes. Okay. Last opportunity to get Debbie's today's special before it's completely gone.
Oh, my goodness. I'm almost tongue-tied. Hey, absolutely. I'm going to tell you one more time what my boxes are made from. Natural ingredients. It's a formulation that I've worked on for a very long time, and it's part of the construction of the box. You cannot wash it out. You cannot wear it out. They are BPA free. They are top rack dishwasher safe. They are proudly made right here in America, and you are going to save money from the moment you put something into my green boxes. That's when it starts to work. That's second. It extends the life of fruits, vegetables, baked goods, and snacks. So whether it's tomatoes, it's strawberries, it's mushrooms, it's carrots, it's pears, it's bread, it's rolls, it's peppers, it's everything that you can think of that you could possibly love to eat. Go walk down that produce aisle and go nuts, because now you can. And it doesn't matter if you're on a fixed income, or it doesn't matter if you're 2 people in your house or a family of 10. You will benefit from this technology because it's going to make your food last longer. You're going to enjoy what you bought. You're going to eat it before it goes bad. And I'm going to extend that time that you have to eat the food.
Yeah, it really is.
It's the simplest money you'll ever save. How's that?
The simplest money you'll ever save.
Yep.
Guys, you look at these numbers, the 9 days of the mushrooms, the 9 days of the strawberries, the 21 days of the carrots. These are absolute real side-by-sides. When you really look at it, it's extraordinary.
It's, you know, and the thing, I'm still excited every time that I go. I travel a lot, and when I come home from a trip, I love to go into the refrigerator, open one of my green boxes, and say, look, my strawberries are still good. I still get excited when I find that everything has lasted beautifully, and I don't have to run to the store the minute I get home from a trip.
That's the whole thing. It makes life easier in every sense. Debbie, my love, will you come and join me over here? Because we are going to be wrapping this up.
Oh.
I do want to ask everybody that's in the ordering process right now, if you want it, it is right here. It is the entire collection, all of this, 28 pieces for $16.95, reduced shipping and handling, and a crazy 2 flex pay of $8. For everybody dialing in, grab the Debbie. Okay, we are calling it sold out. Folks, stay there. We are counting you in, so do not.